what's up, everybody? This is a map called Sky Temple. Oh, geez. Hey, oh!
Hey, at least you tested it out. Why did you leave me?
I wanted to test it for us to make sure.
I was gonna do the same thing, but why? But
I was gonna have you do it, but I think what you did was flip the power switch right as I got to the edge. It gave me the stutter, and I walked off.
Did you not do that? You didn't do that on purpose?
No, I was gonna go. I went right to the edge, but then it stuttered. And I went all the way out. Oh, nice knife. Nice knife. Look at. Let's see Guns' view, where he can't even knife a zombie in front of his face. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him!
Oh.
I'm back, baby.
Here, you want to?
Hey, you have 7 kills. Is this a one? It's a one window thingy. Oh, okay. All right, you guys, what's up? Welcome to the Sky Temple. Pay no attention to round 1, where someone decided.
Dude, I honestly thought you did that on purpose.
No, I mean,
no,
yes and no. I mean, I wanted you to do it, but I ended up doing it.
Dude, I honestly was gonna do it, and then I saw you. I thought you purposely went off on the side there.
Yeah. You know what though? It's tight. So this adds an element like to a one window style map, right?
Yeah.
You can fall off this thing and oh, that's mine. That's mine. Booyah.
Look at that. Good. Now I can hit the box again. No wall
again?
gun.
You hit it twice already? No wall guns?
Yeah. Well, I got monkeys the first time.
Oh, no wall guns though?
Nope.
Can you get all the way up into that area up there?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if there was like a door or something.
There's another box location up here.
Oh, so if the box moves, we know for sure where it's going. Where'd the box go, you know? Where'd the box go? Where'd the box go? All right, so I have no ammo.
You did it, Frank. Yeah, but look at all the points you got.
22, 80.
Points, please. You
know how sometimes you can glitch through the box?
Yeah.
That would suck.
No. Did you power slide into it?
Yeah, I did. I thought, what if I glitched through the dang box, dude, and went off the edge again?
I like this map.
Well, look, you can stay in here.
I think
safely.
Putting ground spawners out here, though, after a certain round would definitely amp it up.
Oh, I don't think you could do that. But what you could do is key it in on like a blockade going up to that upper area, and as soon as you do that, then it's like, uh-oh, they're spawning everywhere. It's actually a decent looking map though. Like
yeah.
You know, you see a lot of one windows where it's probably their first attempt to do something.
Yeah, but at least there's effort in
there's definitely some texture going on here, and the idea that you could fall off, dude, that's a bit of an element.
You fell off like a nub.
You
fell off like a guns.
He did a guns. Wait, you know what though? You should test it to make sure that it's the same for both of us.
Oh my goodness, that is it. Look at that.
Would you like to touch my pee-pee?
No, I don't. What is wrong with you? Demonetize.
Capital D, monetize.
That's
Capital
my game.
D, monetize. All right. What's our goal here?
Go back?
Our goal is to get to 22 as fast as we can, number one. If it's lingering, then it will cut it early. But all perks, 2-pack-a-punch guns?
Honestly, it's one window. I think we should just go to round 15, dude.
Okay, but we got to pack a punch.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Because you can pack a punch your 1935.
It's a 1927. You're so stupid.
What caliber is it?
Hold on. Let me see if it says on the side. I'm going to go with 45.
Yep. The Thompson is a 45 caliber. Yes.
Of course it is. I'm a professional.
It's American. American.
This is actually a 50 cal. Can you imagine fully auto like this? 50 cal? You'd be flying back on your butt. I think your weapon would mad overheat, and you would probably just...
Well, they have... There's a couple of rounds that's interesting. So when people hear 50 cal, they think Barrett, you know, Macmillan. Yeah. They think of the big sniper rifles. But there's actually a couple of calibers, and they actually are designed to work within an AR system, right? people are crazy with making AR systems, to shoot whatever. So it works with the AR lower. The upper obviously is different, because of the barrel size. And one of them is called the 458 SOCOM.
The what?
Okay? The 4.458 SOCOM.
What's it? And it's 0.45 is the actual.
Is the actual, the caliber of it. So 458 SOCOM, and what you want to think of is
unicorns.
Your thumb. So it's like not short, but because it's so fat, you think it's short. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so it's about the same length as a regular 5.56 round, which is what, 2.5 inches long, something like that.
Sure.
Okay, so it's instead of 0.223, it's 0.458. All right, so it's you're shooting a bunch of thumbs. And
but is it fully automatic though?
No, it's a bullet.
Oh, okay.
It's a bullet, so it's like taking an AR and making
that's what I was waiting
taking an AR and making it a 300 blackout instead of a 5.56, right? What do you do? Well, you change the barrel on that particular setup. Now, you take an AR and you change it to an AR-15 to an AR-10. Well, that means you're actually changing the upper and the lower and the barrel. It's a completely different gun in the AR platform. It's a 308, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, with the 458 SOCOM, it's kind of like a 300 blackout. You're basically changing the upper, though. You've got to change the bolt, right?
Yeah,
and the barrel. The bolt, because the case is actually fatter. So instead of a double stack magazine, it's single stack, but it's the same magazine. So you can imagine it's the width of two 5.56 that kind of alternate, double stack.
Giant. Everything would look weird. That would be a weird
but
looking.
You don't know it. You don't know unless you look down and don't ever do this. Look down the muzzle of the barrel, right?
Yeah.
You look down the muzzle of the barrel, you're like, holy cow, look at the size of that hole. That's what she said. So
hilarious.
So that's one of those things. You were talking about a 50 cal, and you're like, what if I had a 50 cal in this Thompson? Well, it just reminded me of that. But there's another one called the 50 Beowulf.
Oh, right? The Beowulf. I've seen that actually in games.
Yeah, the Beowulf. So the 50 Beowulf is the same idea as the 458 SOCOM, except it's the 458 SOCOM. I'm pretty sure it has kind of a pointy tip, kind of. It's like one of those Disneyland pencils where it's sharpened, but it's real thick all the way up to the point, right?
Yeah.
Where the Beowulf is more like a 4570. It's kind of a rounded tip. So it's just thick all the way. THICC. Thick. Right? So there's that. And anyway, but imagine shooting those out of the lightweight platform that is the AR. It will rock your socks off. This all got brought up because you said imagine shooting a 50 out of the Thompson. Well, if you have a chance, go shoot a 50 Beowulf or a 458 SOCOM. They're very specialty rounds, obviously.
Is it semi? Is it semi-automatic?
Yeah. It had the semi and all that has nothing to do with the caliber. It has all to do with laws.
No, I know, but I'm just wondering if they actually, other than one of those giant mounted guns that are
it's an AR-15.
Oh, jeez.
But I've seen someone shoot a Beowulf full auto. They put a full auto lower on it.
Yeah.
And I think it about broke his collarbone. Anyway, you can actually look up videos, you guys, on YouTube. Look up 458 SOCOM, and it'll be, usually they're like 1 minute videos where they're just shooting it. And look up, the 50 Beowulf, 0.50 Beowulf. And you'll see videos like that, and they're hilarious because you're like, oh my God. Now, a lot of people who make 1 minute videos are doing it with like cell phones or something like that. So you don't get the actual feeling of the sound, but you can see their shoulder and their like, like slow-mo on a roller coaster. The guys from NASA doing the testing where their cheeks are all melding back. That's what these guys are doing. That. Yeah. Now I could
rock
actually make I think the 458 SOCOM usually are complete rifles that you buy, and you
Right.
can with Beowulf too. But with a Beowulf, you can actually buy the upper and put it on one of your AR-15 lowers. Now you want it to be obviously a quality, maybe a billet one, something that's strong.
Damn it.
Yeah, something that's strong. I'm not buying Jug.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have bought Jug.
Why'd you buy
Wait.
Jug?
It was so stupid.
I just bought double tap and sped. So I could actually buy one of those, right? But I don't know why I would. Just for the fun factor of it, but you know what I mean? There's a fun factor to it, but I find I'm going to be honest with you. I've bought some
don't
things
lie to
over the
me.
years. Not whether it's weapon, firearms, whether it's vehicles, a motorcycle. There's a fair amount of things I've bought over the years that I'm like, oh, I want that. Or it was never I need that. It's like I want that. And even a few times I thought, oh, that would be cool if I had that. I would make for a cool video. That's an expensive way of thinking, dude.
Yeah.
Like, when I moved to Arizona, I could finally buy SMGs. Now, when I say SMGs, I don't mean full auto SMGs. I mean SMGs in the fact that it's a MP5, an MP9, a Scorpion, which I own all those things. You know what I mean? I always wanted that, but you can't. They're illegal in California. You can't own them.
Right.
Semi-automatic. It doesn't matter. They're illegal because, well, it's California. They're illegal.
California.
And you can't own anything that's an NFA item. An NFA means short-barreled rifles, suppressors.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you can't.
In California.
California
well, you're
bans.
limited to what is it? 10 rounds.
Well, yeah, that's in the magazine now. Yeah, so you're limited to 10 rounds, but also you can't have any NFA items there. No suppressors, no short-barreled rifles, because obviously that makes it way more evil and way more dangerous. Because instead of the accuracy and the velocity of a 16 or an 18-inch barrel, you're trying to shoot out of a 10-inch barrel, which is way slower velocity, less accurate, louder.
Sprays everywhere.
And then,
dude, even if you wanted to buy a fully automatic, they're so expensive. Like, they're way more expensive, like an automatic, say, MP5 versus a semi MP5 that anyone can get.
Okay. My buddy owns a couple of transferable machine guns. Okay?
Yeah.
So dealers can own what they call post samples. And a post sample means it was made after 1986 is when the machine gun ban happened, okay?
Oh,
1986. And anything made after that is either for military, or a dealer could have it, and it's called a post, meaning post after the date, and only they can have it. Those guns are like regular price guns. They're not any more expensive.
Oh, really?
Actually, sometimes they're less expensive because only dealers can own them.
Oh, yeah, because they're like, well, it's no value because I can't sell it to anyone.
And the dealer can only own them as long as they maintain their federal firearms license, which if you retire, if you stop being a dealer at some time, it's gone. That's gone. You don't maintain it when you're in the retirement home. You know what I mean? No. So you have to sell those guns to other dealers. You have to. So anyway, those are cheap. Those are the price of what a civilian could buy a regular gun for. But a transferable one means that any law-abiding citizen with the right credentials and passes the background and goes through the NFA tax stamp and has the cash could get it. And if it's legal in your state, all that stuff, right? Whatever laws.
How much would they cost?
Okay,
then?
so he's got an MP5 that he will sell me for $35,000. And I'll have you know that MP5 is made in the 70s because it's pre-1986.
Oh, right.
So every machine gun is 30, 40 years old, right?
Yeah.
So
so you're buying a massively old thing. You better hope it was maintained.
Completely like worn out barrel, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I can tell you, like the Mac 10 type guns and Uzis and Stens, those are all around $8,000 to $10,000.
Really?
An M6.
And you're not allowed legally to change the barrel out for something less worn?
No. What it depends. What if it's okay? So it's different with HK, like an MP5.
Yeah.
They actually have registered sears. Basically, that means part of the trigger is actually the registered machine gun. So you can take that sear out and go buy a brand new semi-automatic, what they consider sear rated or full auto capacity, put it in a brand new gun. So any of your good MP5 clone builders today, make them all sear ready. Means they're full auto capable. So you take your registered sear and put it in a brand new gun. That's why the HK MP stuff is so expensive. That sear, which is nothing more than a little piece of metal. I'm telling you, if I showed it to you, you'd be like, throw that away. What is that? That piece of metal that fits in the palm of your hand is $36,000. Just because it has a serial number on it. Okay, I'm not exaggerating. I held them in my hand.
Yeah.
$36,000. Now, so Mac 10s, Uzis, Ingrams, anything like that's actually on the list, 8 to 10,000. Sten guns, stuff like that, the World War II stuff.
Yeah, really old stuff.
Now, then you go up to like M16 and AK, you're talking 19 to 30,000.
Yeah.
So anywhere in that area, I've seen them for all those prices. My buddy just last year sold his real MG42.
Oh, really?
I was so mad at him. I was so mad. Not that I could ever buy it, but I'm like, God, I just wanted to like know that you owned it, and like, if I don't know, what would you win the lottery or something? I could have bought it. You held it. You held it. You held it with the Browning, yeah.
Oh, right.
He sold that MG42, and I think he got $60,000 for it.
Oh my God!
But you think that's expensive? You know, like a M60 War Pig.
Yeah.
A real War Pig that is registered and able to be sold is over $100,000.
Totally.
And then so all the HKs. Oh, the other thing about the HK, like the sear, because they use the same lower. If I had that sear, I could use it in an MP5. I could use it in a G3. I could use it in a G36 because it would go in all of those trigger packs, right? Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, that was good chat.
So you want to know why they're so expensive?
Yeah.
There's only 175, 180,000 registered full autos in America.
Like total, like of all guns.
On the government, on the ATF registry, there's like 180,000. That's it. And you figure there's millions of guns.
Yeah.
How many people are in America? I don't even know.
Over 300 million.
300 million.
Close
let's
to
say 300 million. So there's 180,000 full autos. That's it. And only the richest of the rich can own them. Because you literally have to say that $30,000 is pocket change. Like to you and me, it would have to be, I don't know, $100, something like that. You know, it's like maybe so. Well, I guess you would put it in perspective. If you could buy a rifle, a regular rifle, you wanted to buy yourself a little rifle, do some target shooting, maybe some hunting, whatever, and you were willing to spend $1,500 on a really good, like brand name, high quality type rifle. Yeah. And that wasn't going to hurt. You weren't going to miss any bills. You weren't pulling from your kid's college fund. Hey, let's each get a debt machine.
Oh, that's nice. Sharing is caring.
If that wouldn't affect your bottom line in any way, well, I guess maybe you could say it's like that. To you and me, it would be like $1,000.
Yeah. Where
to them, it's $30,000. Is that crazy?
Yeah, exactly.
This has been Full Auto Talk with Dumb and Dumber.
There's so much, and because I know that they do subtitles on it, there's a good chance this one's getting demonetized.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because YouTube
teddy bears and lollipops, joyous time,
friendship time,
Disneyland and cartoons. There, subtitle that.
subtitle.
I have the L8 Circus, just letting you know.
Yes. Holy,
I know
look
how
at the
I'm
red.
gonna down myself on round whatever.
Yeah, so am I, jumping off the edge.
I'm gonna jump off now. See ya! Oh, I fell farther that time. Thanks for watching, you guys.